So the first thing we're going to do here is we got the unit out. We're going to pull out our liners and we're going to put a liner in the tub. This helps with sanitary reasons and also helps the tub from not getting stains on it. Just pull it out, stretch it, or open it with your hands and place it in the tub. And the next thing we're going to do is fill it with warm to hot water. So now we have the unit filled with warm to hot water, and what we're going to do is slide it back and ask the client to put their feet in the water slowly to make sure that the water is not too hot for them, and we'll bring it right back to where it's comfortable for them. Next, we're going to grab the power supply, which we will make sure is plugged into the power source. And we're going to plug it into the back of the unit. Next, we're going to hit the little red, or turn on the little red button. And that will give power supply to the whole unit. Then we'll grab our far infrared belt. We're going to ask the client to actually put this on around their waist. And we ask them to put the far infrared heat around their waist because it's a very healing heat and promotes circulation wherever the heat is applied. So when we can get more circulation there, we can get more oxygen into that area. Next, we're going to plug the far infrared belt in to the right side of the machine, and we'll turn it on. And I like to set it on high, that's where I like it, but some people find that too warm, so they can set it down to either medium or low. She's already told me that she's got a sore knee, so we're going to use the TENS attachment on here. And what we're going to do is just grab the two TENS pads, and we're going to grab the TENS gel because we're using the non-sticky pads. We need a little bit of gel here, just a dab, and then we rub them together to put it smoothly across both pads. Now the pads with the gel, we're using it for conductivity. Now I'm just going to ask the client to hold the pads there, and then we're going to grab this little strap and we're going to strap it around. So she has a sore knee, and we put it on or around the area of her pain. So the TENS machine is great for sore or stiff muscles, good for arthritis. It sends a small electrical current into the muscle or the area that you have it on, and helps our body to release endorphins, which are natural healers. So you can speed the healing of an injury. So now we're going to plug in the TENS unit. And we're just going to do that by plugging it in the left-hand side here, and we're going to turn on the TENS unit by hitting the on button. She'll be feeling a small tingling sensation in here, which is great for relieving pain, sore or stiff muscles, and it's also good for arthritis. The great thing about the 3-in-1 FIT system is you can use all three modalities together, or you can use them all separately. So the last thing we have here to do is to hook up the array, which goes into the water. You want to make sure all the coils are covered with water, and you want to plug in the array and make sure that it's pushed down all the way in. So to start the cleanse, we're just going to hit the start button on the cleanse. There's also a stop button here. The V here stands for volts, and the volts are at 15 volts. The A, which stands for amperage, is at 0.9 amps. And where we want the amperage to be is anywhere from 1.7 amps to 2.3 amps. And we do that by regulating it with sea salt. We also have time. It defaults to 30 minutes, and we can easily increase or decrease that time. Now TENS. TENS can be turned on once we have them all hooked up by pushing the on button, which turns it on or off. and you can turn it either down or up. Now it's important we turn that up very slowly. The far infrared we turn on by turning on or off the far infrared, and then we hit mode for low, medium, or high. Now that we've started the cleanse, we can actually see this cloudy stuff coming off the water or the array, and that is the actual ions going into the water. Millions and millions of ions are being put into the water right now. What the ions are going to do are help draw the toxins out of your body. Now we're going to add some sea salt into the water to get the amperage up to the range of 1.7 to 2.3. We do that by adding in just small pinches of sea salt. As you can see, I said small pinches, and we'll just swish it around so the salt has a chance to dissolve. And if you need a little bit more, which I do, go ahead and add just a little more salt. This is the result of the 3-in-1 FIT system after 30 minutes. As you can see, that is quite gross. Now that the cleanse is complete, we're going to turn off the power to the unit. We do that by turning off the red switch. We'll also unplug the far infrared and the TENS, along with the power supply. We need two things to clean up, one being a warm pitcher of water, and the second thing being paper towels. Rip off a few paper towels, ask the client to lift their foot out of the water, and we're going to just rinse it off with the nice warm water. And then wipe the client's foot. And we'll do that to the other side as well. And that concludes the cleanse. So when we combine the pain relieving abilities of the TENS unit and the relaxing and healing heat of the far infrared belt and the ion detoxification, you get a much deeper level of detox.